The big question is, can you still grow taller after 18? Yes, you can with the help of stretching. It turns out that getting rid of the decompressions on your vertebrae, which developed over time because of gravity and bad posture habits, is the key. And exercising or stretching in particular is one of the best ways to make this happen. Stretches like forward bend, calf stretch, and bar hanging are some of the many exercises you can do every day to grow taller. But you know what's even greater? Stretching also brings about other kinds of benefits besides increasing height. For instance, it can reduce the risk of injury and relieve achiness. Sounds too good to be true? Keep watching this video to know more. Stretching on height gain. Proper exercise plays a vital role in toning and strengthening muscles and improving posture. In turn, this promotes the release of growth hormones, which are responsible for height gain into the bloodstream. Although the vertical body height is largely determined by genetic factors, other physical influences also come into play like diet and exercise. In most cases, growth stops after the onset of puberty. On the other hand, some continue growing even at the age of 22 to 25. Thus, you can try to add a few inches to your height after this stage by doing daily stretches. Taking all those into account, here are some of the best stretching exercises you can do daily to grow taller. Best stretches for height gain. Number 1. Calf stretch. Calf stretch refines the calves and helps alleviate inflammation. Start by standing in front of the wall. Then put your hands on it a little less than arm's length away for stability. Now, step forward with one leg while keeping the other leg backward and extended. Your heel and foot must be planted flat on the floor. Next, bend your front knee, pressing down through the back of your heel. Stretch as much as your legs allow and lean toward the wall. Hold the stretch for at least 15 to 20 seconds. Finally, switch legs and repeat the same steps on the other side. Enjoying the video so far? Show some support and hit that like button. Number 2. Forward bend. Also known as the touch your toes exercise. The forward bend is the most common stretch. When done regularly, it strengthens the calf muscle significantly. It also adds depth to the abdomen and stretches the spine, thus adding some inches to your height. To start, stand straight and put your hands up in the air. Then slowly bend and try touching your feet with your fingertips while still keeping your knees straight. At first, it'll be tough to touch your feet without bending your knees, but if you do 5 to 10 forward bends a day, you'll eventually get there. Number 3. Cobra Pose. The Cobra Pose aims to strengthen various muscle groups including your arms, back, and chest. All those areas are important for increasing your height. Start with your face down on the floor. Put your palms on the floor under your shoulders. Then raise your chin while arching your spine to form an elevated angle. Arch back as far as possible and maintain that position for at least 30 seconds. Remember those monkey bar moments when you were a kid? Hanging from the bar is actually beneficial if you want to grow taller. More on this here. Number 4. Hanging from the bar. Hanging your body with only your hands as the support would seriously stretch those muscles out. In particular, it decompresses the spine and promotes good posture. Bar hanging also improves the stiffness of your back as well as your grip strength and core stability. You can use a pull-up bar or even a tree branch sturdy enough to hold your weight. Start by jumping and holding onto the rod or bar. Make sure your palms are facing outward the entire stretch. Stay in that position for 30 seconds. Number 5. Pelvic Shift. Sitting for many hours can affect a person's posture and height. Prolonged periods of sitting can change the shape of the spine and cause muscle imbalances, thereby affecting the growth of the body. Doing the pelvic shift can combat the negative effects of sitting for extended periods. First off, lie on your back with your shoulders flat on the floor. Keep your arms stretched out on the sides with palms down. Now, bend your knees and draw your feet close to your butt. Then arch your back, lifting your pelvis in the process. Tuck your butt so your legs and shoulders are the ones supporting your weight. Hold the position for at least 30 seconds and repeat. Number 6. Puppy Pose. This pose flexes the spine and leg muscles to encourage height gain. Also, the puppy stretch encourages the bone to grow longer. Start by going on all fours. Then line up your knees with your hips and your hands with your shoulders. Now, tangle your toes and walk your hands forward a couple of inches. Then, stretch your hips backward halfway to your feet and feel a good stretch in the lower body. Keep this position for 60 seconds and relax. In addition to making you taller, regular stretching offers many other benefits. One of these is reducing muscle aches. It can even relax both your mind and body. Want to know more? Just keep watching. Stretching and its other benefits. Number 1. Stretching boosts flexibility. Flexibility is the range of motion of a joint or a group of joints. Stretching can help enhance your range of motion both in the short term and long term. The temporary gains can be the result of the nervous system gaining more tolerance to a stretch position. Such gains often disappear after a day or sometimes a few hours. So to lengthen the muscle and improve your range of motion long term, you must stretch 5 to 6 days a week. Number 2, stretching helps promote better muscle engagement when exercising. Aside from seeing an increase in your range of motion, you can also see improvement in your performance if you stretch regularly. It's simply because the greater your range of motion is, the more muscles you'll be able to activate. As such, you can gain strength more effectively. In turn, you can lift more weight and get even stronger. Stretching before your workout is also effective at lowering your risk of injury. Did you know this already? Learn more about it next. Number 3, stretching can reduce the risk of injury. Stretching can be categorized into 2 kinds, static and dynamic. For warming up before a workout, dynamic stretching is ideal as it warms up your muscles, joints, and tendons. Doing so will temporarily increase your range of motion, which decreases the resistance of your muscles when exercising. In the end, it helps you do your workout with the ideal body positioning. Number 4, stretching helps calm the body after a workout. Just as it's important to warm up before a workout, you must also give your body time to cool down after. This will help stabilize your heart rate, calm your breathing, and quickly ease you out of the heightened state you're in while exercising. Static stretching will achieve those things for you. Cooling down stretches increase blood flow, boost oxygen levels, and help supply nutrients to your body and muscles. Stretching also benefits your mental health. One way stretching does this is by relaxing your mind. Here's how. Number 5, stretching helps relax your mind. There's a reason why stretching just feels good to many people. It's like eating your favorite chocolate chip ice cream or taking a hot bath. And things that make you feel good to help reduce chronic stress and bring you closer to a calmer state. When paired with deep breathing, stretching is especially relaxing to the mind. To do this, imagine letting go of a stressor in your life, then sink a bit lower into the stretch every time you release a deep breath. Number 6, stretching can ease body aches and muscle soreness. Let us spend a good amount of our time on our butts. All that sitting time can cause certain muscles like hip flexors to shorten, giving you that tight feeling. Consistent stretching can help reverse that adaptive shortening. As a result, it alleviates that achy sensation by boosting the muscle's flexibility. Moreover, stretches can improve circulation, which then increases blood flow to the muscles. And guess what? This translates to a shorter recovery time and reduced muscle soreness. Number 7, stretching improves your posture. Muscle imbalances can lead to poor posture. According to research, strengthening and stretching specific muscle groups can reduce musculoskeletal pain. This combination also encourages proper alignment, therefore improving your posture. Apart from stretches, you can also eat your way to an increased height. Check out this video here on what happens to your body after eating height-increasing foods for a month.